this video, we're going to be working on the muscle on the top of the buttock, trying to strengthen that up in a standing position. So if I can get you to turn it to face away from the camera, we're going to have a look at this on the left side with this video, but you can also do the same technique on the right. Now you might find that initially you need a little bit of support, maybe from a worktop or a table or a wall in front of you, just fingertip support. You don't want to be grabbing hold of it, just place your fingers on for balance more than anything. If you're standing on one leg and you're not using anything to support yourself, then focus your vision on something nice and still in front of you. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to stand onto the left leg, and just you're going to let that knee rest as it is there, letting the weight of the leg drop down, and it's going to pull that side down towards the floor, and you can see this hip pointing out towards the side. You're then going to clench the top of this buttock to push that hip back up and then let it drop back down. So this is a hip dip exercise. It's an excellent one for strengthening up the top of your leg, and dropping it down and bringing it back up. So if I use my hand here, you can see that the right hand side now drops down and then lifts back up. And you can go back up as high as you want to, but you want to be making sure that you're almost pushing that hip towards the right hand side rather than lifting up through your waist muscle. So you want to be clenching through the top of your buttock, lifting that pelvis and then coming back down. And you want to work to the point where you feel the burn in this buttock muscle rather than pain in your back. So burn in the buttock muscle, possibly some sensations of aching and difficulty down the side of the leg. Excellent. And you want to be repeating that a good 5 to 10 times on each leg, with or without support, depending on how your balance is. If you can work without support, that would be great, because it's great to work on your balance for your core activity. During the exercise, making sure that you're breathing. Don't worry about inhale and exhale and when that's happening. Just make sure that you're not holding your breath. And then through the day, while you're thinking about that exercise that you've done, just try to avoid standing on one leg, because as soon as you stand on one leg, if that muscle is weak, the hip will come out to the side and you'll bend the other leg, and that will make you much more loaded up on the one side than the other, and that can cause some sort of asymmetry. So trying to keep your weight nice and equal through both sides, and then when this buttock muscle gets stronger, you'll be able to stand on one leg and keep that pelvis nice and level. And that's really important for walking, for running, for going up and down stairs, for standing on one leg to put your trousers on. All those sorts of activities are really important. So if you find this exercise too difficult and it's hard to stand on one leg, or you get pain when you stand on one leg, I'd suggest that you go to a different video called the clam exercise and start with the basic foundation clam exercise before you move on to this exercise in standing, because this one is much more challenging. But see how you get on, have a go, and any problems, any pain, go back to that clam exercise.